So, for everybody who's been asking me why I haven't done a video, I'm doing a video. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down there and check the level of the pond. But first, I'll put these boots on because I might just go down in there. Okay, so I have the boots on. And now we'll walk down here and check out the level of the pond. All this property I bought about 2019, middle of 2019, haven't touched it. Came down here once, no, twice. I cut this stuff down with what looked like a big weed whacker. They call it a brush cutter. It has a blade on it, but it looks like a big weed whacker with handlebars on it. So I came out here and cut all this stuff down and haven't done it in a couple of years. And I'll step back and you can see what it looks like now. It's all grown up. Don't think I'm getting back in here with that brush cutter though. I think I'm gonna have to get somebody out here to do this for me. You used to be able to get all the way back into the woods, looked like a lawn, and then it grew up on me. But at the end down here, you'll see a pond. And I stocked that pond a couple of years ago with red ear and brim. Don't remember exactly how many I did it, but I did it twice. And so right here, we're coming up on a little area where you used to be able to get back into the woods. It was all cut down. So we're probably about halfway down. I'll kind of look back a little bit. You can see where we came from. And see where it gets dark there. You used to be able to get back down in the woods right through that little opening. There used to be some deer path. In fact, I think I see a path, maybe or two, coming out of there. Probably hard to see on the camera, but you used to could get back there on one of those little deer trails, little game trail, and get all the way back in there. But no, it's not gonna happen now. But we still might get back in there somehow. Looking a little low right here, but nah, that's all briars. Not gonna do that. Whew, that's rough. Oh man, I would not get back in there with that brush cutter now. And the purpose of this visit here is we've actually had about one of the driest, in fact, we have had the driest August in the history, I guess, of them keeping records of this. And so I want to see how my pond handled it. And so figured I'd come out today. Looks like a little overcast. Looks like it might rain. And so before that rain comes in, I want to see how my pond handled that weather, that dry weather. And hopefully it's not dried out. Well, last time I checked, it was about 8 feet deep in this pond. Not a very big pond, but good size for like fishing and that kind of stuff. Maybe even a good source for water if you're desperate for water, especially if it's holding water. Right now, what is that? Looks like something to come in. It's like a game trail right there. I don't know if you can see that on that camera. I don't know what would be coming through there. I know it's a lot of deer, a lot of raccoons. Saw a huge possum. Look at that big tree right there. Man, some of my trees fell down. Some of them off the pond fell down. One big, huge tree, looks like it comes from the movie Avatar, fell down back there. Don't know what to do about that. Get it, cut it up, I guess, at some point. Kind of see back in those woods. Kind of see back in there a little bit. Coming up on the pond. Will we see water? That is the question. Oh, I see water. I see water. I see a good bit of water. It's down. It's definitely down a lot. But there's water in the pond, and that is looking really good. So let's check this pond out. So yeah, looking good. Looking real good. See a little bit of life, but it's kind of murky. Doubt I'll see anything, any fish or anything. I meant to bring some bread or some fish food or something and kind of throw it out there just to see some activity. But I'm just happy to see the water. Happy to see plenty of water. That dam is holding up really good back there. Even had a few trees fall off that dam. Had a huge cedar tree fall off the dam. Pulled a big chunk out of that dam. That was not good, but it didn't seem to hurt it at all. Nothing leaking out of there. But this is the main purpose, to come out here and check this pond. See how it fared during all this dry weather. No rain for a long time. And then when we did get it, it was just a few drops. And then we went a long time before that without any rain. So we're looking real good right now. And you can see right there where that brush is hanging over the side. That's where the pond it's normally at that level. So we're down probably a good, I'm gonna say a good 2.5, maybe 3 feet all the way around. You can see where that brush is coming out of the ground right there. That would have been underwater. You can see where all this stuff was cut down right here. Right where my foot is. Yeah. That would have been right about where the water stopped. But that's the pond. That's the pond on the property here. I know there's been a lot of talk about properties and that kind of stuff, and that's one of the things you have to think about. Do you have a pond? And if you get really dry, well, all your fish be fried out here in the pond. Come out here to a fish soup, big mud puddle. But I just wanted to do a video about it. Kind of get my first impressions, let you guys see what I was seeing. That's a good sight, and we'll walk back down here and look at this brush, see if there's a way for me to get in, and if I see a way to get in, guess what? I'll go in. I can tell you pretty much there's no way I'm going through this stuff. That's a bunch of razor blades and saw blades, and that's just a horror show right there. That right there needs fire. That needs fire. Look at this stuff. Man, look at this stuff. Oh, that's sharp. Right through there, man. I could almost get through there, I think. Yeah, it looks like I can get through there. Let's walk in here and see. Everybody's always worried about snakes and this and that. And like, do you have a gun when you go out there? Nope. Don't need it. Oh, beer bottles. Got some people that like to come down here and I guess chill out. And they like to throw beer bottles. But I don't have a trash can, and I'm not here to clean this crap up. Oh yes, by the way, we are down in here. That is the path we walked up there, and I am headed into the woods. Yes, sir. No gun, no dogs, no rope, or I don't have a backpack on or anything. I'm just trying to get down here in my woods, and oh boy, it's looking rough. But get this far, just keep on going. And oh no, the snakes. Yeah, hopefully they're not in here. Hopefully they went to bed, or oh, that's kind of rough. Okay, thought I was gonna get in there. That's above my head. I'm 6'3", and that is above my head. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. All right. Yep. Turn around and get back up out here. I tried. But guess what? Not done yet. There's other ways to get in here. There's other ways, so we'll keep going. Good old Michelob Ultra bottle. People just ride by, chunk it off in here like it's disappearing. But luckily I don't see many. I don't know that that mean that they're not in here. Just maybe got a good arm. And yes, people just come by, chuck their stuff out. That is one of the things you have to deal with when dealing with property. That's one of the things that happens. People will come down your nice, lonely, empty road, and they'll chunk their stuff out. So yeah, I'm gonna get up out of this part. We're gonna look for the entryway on another part. And I'm pretty sure I'll get back in the woods on this one. And yes, we came from all the way back there. All the way back there. It should be about 600 something feet. 600 something feet of line there. And it comes all the way back out to this side. Basically probably where that big oak tree stops. Basically where that oak tree stops. All the way on over there. And then all the way on back another 500 something feet. And that's where we're about to head, is back in there. Might try to find that concrete slab. Okay, so I have made my way in on the back part of this property. And it's looking pretty, I don't want to say gnarly. I've seen worse, been through worse. The question is, do I want to go through this? The answer is, let's go. So yes, spider webs creeping me out, but I'll get over it. And I'm gonna find that slab today, I think. Don't recall seeing some of this stuff. Got some kind of bottle there. Kind of bucket over here. You can probably hear the traffic passing by. Oh, I'm on the slab. Walked right up on it. Don't know if you can see that edge. Let's get down on it. There's the edge. Running all that way. All the way down there. Step on the slab. So yeah, more stuff has grown up than I remember. Big old tree growing up through that hole right there in the slab. But that's a pretty big slab. It's a little bigger than I remember. I won't say it's like a huge slab, but as you can see, there's stuff growing on it, through it, all around it. And probably a little bit closer to the road than I want to put a tent up on, especially when all these leaves and stuff fall. But not horrible, not horrible. And it looks like it's gonna keep on going. And yeah, there's snakes back here, and deer and possum and raccoons, and I don't know, something might jump and freak me out for a second, but it's usually something jumping to run away, and I'm okay with that. Now, what is that? That's a big spider. It looks like a big spider. Don't want to go over, so I will go under, and hopefully won't get any more spider webs in the face. Whoa, looks like a big old rotten tree down. Yep, that's a big pine. Looks like that rotted out, came on down amongst some other trees that I'll probably see back here. And that makes it tricky. Yeah, makes it kind of tricky. That's one thing I don't like to do. Just go over these trees that are down in big limbs, because yeah, what they call them, danger noodles, might be up on those things. And I think I'm gonna keep going this way though. It's open. If I get past this tree, looks like it opens up. Don't like going over that kind of stuff. Let's get a little closer. Take a good look. Man, I really want to go that way, so let's go. And finding me. Let's go. And we made it. Great. And now we get to where it kind of clears up, opens up a little bit. You can see back in here. What in the world is that? Okay. Maybe one of you guys can tell me what that is. What is that? I have no idea. Nice little opening here where you can walk free. Actually see the danger noodles if you want to. And there's that tree. Looks like some limbs and stuff fell off. Oh, big old spider web. Big spider. That's not a big spider. He's in there though. So I won't go through that. Walk around. Leave him alone. And there's a fence right there. I'm telling you how old that fence is. So it looks like somebody was doing something back here, homesteading of some sort. Look at that. Look at that. That's how long that wire's been there. That's how deep in that tree it is. Look how deep that is in that tree. Looks like it's all the way around. Some barbed wire leading up to this fence. The fence just keeps running on that way. I think that's all still on my side, but we get up to a corner up here, and that's where I know my property ends. And that old chair, I was here the last time. Well, I heard something, but who knows? Who knows? That's deer. That's some deer running. Oh no, I don't know what that is. That's a bird. Something in the trees. Possum, maybe. Don't see it. Yeah, that's something in the tree though, not a deer. One of the things that happens on the transition of my property to the next is it extends farther on back. So, yeah, this is it right here. Okay, so this is it. Yeah, okay. I saw that other, like a flower pot or something, but no, that pot right there, and there's that pole. So this is it. Didn't want to be all on the wrong property, but this is it. And nothing strange going on that I can see. So, mission accomplished. But I will get back here this fall and thin some of this stuff out. Maybe get some different types of trees back here that'll grow back in this space, and put on some nuts and some fruits, and maybe just some good healthy trees that will help the area. Look at that big opening right over there. I think that's where that tree, you see that opening up there in the middle. I think that's where that tree came down. But don't think I'm gonna try to get over in there. In fact, what is this? That's the end of that tree. There's the tree right there. That's what that is. That tree just fell right over, big huge tree. And here's an old deer stand. We passed by there earlier, I didn't mention it, but there's an old deer stand. Don't think I'll be hunting out of that anytime soon. But it's actually probably not a bad tree to put a ladder stand on. Not a bad place to be on a ladder stand. I'm gonna get out of here. But you wanted to bomb down on this side. If I couldn't bomb down on the other side, just give it a look. Make sure nothing funny was happening. No weird stuff happening. Don't want to get back here and see like a camper or a tent or something. Oh, that was super close. I almost had a face full of that. That's that same spider web I missed earlier. I almost got him right in my face. Nice and clear up this way. Back up toward my neighbors. A little bit clearer. And I don't want to be back here causing them any alarm, so I'm not going to talk much. In fact, I think I'll just go ahead and end the video here and pick up when I'm back down by the pond. Okay, so we're out here by the pond again. Looks like it's clearing up, or going to clear up at some point. Still a little overcast. Looks like it's pushing off. I'm going to clear up, but we're back down here by the pond. The main reason I came out, like I said, just wanted to see if that pond was going to be suffering from all this heat and dry weather, which is not doing perfect, but I'm thinking it's holding up pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with that. Come out here and try to do some fishing. Those fish should have been out here long enough where there should be some nice ones in here. So probably as it cools down, come out here, clear it out, break out the riding reel, and see what I have. And like I said, I have red ear and brim, natural fish to the region, and don't want catfish at all. Don't want bass. Don't care about anything else. Maybe some minnows just to keep things clean. But hopefully there's nothing else in here. I think I saw one little catfish back when I first got the property, and hopefully that's about it. If I see them, they're definitely coming out. They're definitely getting eaten. I like catfish, just don't want them in the pond. So yep, that's about it. Just came out to check out the pond. Decided to make that my first video. There will be more.